What's up, guys and gals, and welcome to another rapid fire Sunny review. And today we're looking at Golem Gates, developed by Laser Guided Games and published by Diggerati. Golem Gates is this super cool, unique blended game with real-time strategy and collectible cards that are called glyphs in the game. The gameplay features these glyphs that you will draw before the start of the game and during the encounters. These glyphs will be drawn at random from your own personal deck that you make that you can personalize and then summon them in the game. You are then limited by your energy bars to how much you can summon, with each card having a personal energy cost. You will then have to figure out a good strategy in the given encounter by balancing whether to attack the enemy point, but making sure you're not leaving your defenses too weak on the back end. If your character called the Harbinger dies, you lose the game. So there's this awesome balance between getting aggressive with your minions you summon, but making sure you set up proper defenses with your traps and turrets so as to keep your Harbinger safe or your bases. All the while making sure you manage your energy correctly so you're able to pull out a trump card in any given scenario. But if you want to go full out attack mode, you can do that and go completely offensive with your deck and your Harbinger. The beauty in this game is not just the gameplay, but how you build and strategize with your own deck. All these glyphs can range from traps to buffs to melee minions, ranged minions to your own mini bosses you can summon, all with their own personal stats. There's over 100 cards in the game, and your job is to collect these cards that you get as rewards at the end of the game and build your own unique deck suited to how you want to play this game. You also collect a resource that lets you craft cards, which I never had an issue collecting this resource. It was always plentiful at the end of the games, and I was able to craft whatever I wanted without feeling restricted. There's 4 different modes in this game, with a campaign with 15 different levels and giving you a cool story to progress through. Then there's trials, which are specific scenarios you must overcome, with over 30 different types of trials, ranging from only defeating an enemy with only trap cards to scenarios where the card system is broken and you have to pick up cards all around the map to survive. I had a lot of fun taking on these various challenges that came with this mode. There's also a survival mode in which your job is to survive until the end of the timer with the enemy coming full force at you. Then you must figure out a good strategy on how to survive. This mode can be done with a friend online, which is a really nice touch. Then you have versus mode, which is your online component featuring 10 different arenas and scenarios to battle other players, including a 1 versus 1 duel, a 2 versus 2 battle, and a 4-player free-for-all. But even if you don't want to hop online, you can set up 3 different AI in this mode and do a free-for-all with the AI, which got really awesome and chaotic when I did this, and I ended up getting my butt kicked, but really enjoyed it. Some gripes though that I did have with the game: when there was a ton of minions on the screen, you can see the FPS really start to drop a bit, but it never got to the point of being unplayable. At times there was pathing issues with my minions and they would get stuck, but eventually it would fix itself. I would have liked to have seen the campaign mode be a bit longer, but there was so much more content with the other modes that I didn't complain at the end of it, because I ended up having so much fun in the other modes. All in all, the game really hit the mark for me. I completely enjoyed every second of this game, from the story to the scenarios to setting up the 4-player AI in versus mode. There wasn't a mode I didn't enjoy. The game to me looks great. It's dark and gritty, nice to look at. The music really hit it for me with this intense, epic, dark music. The gameplay is a lot of fun, mixing the real-time strategy with the randomness of the cards. Really put you in this fast-paced, on-your-toes gameplay that I couldn't get enough of. For me, the game gets an 8 out of 10. This is a sleeper, and not many are talking about it. If you like real-time strategy, you like deck building, you're going to enjoy this really cool blend with Golem Gates. The fact that there's an online multiplayer really sealed it for me because it adds to the replayability. Pick this game up. For me personally, it's a must-buy for the price. You're getting a ton of content, and the ability to play this online and on the go is just too good. But that's going to be it for me on this review. If you like this video, consider hitting the thumbs up. Subscribe if you're brand new, and let me know what your thoughts are on Golem Gates in the comments down below. But that's it for me, guys. Take care and have a sunny day.